welcome back to another Up to Summit video. Today we are in the Peak District for the first time and we're going to be going up there, which you can't really see what's up there, but up there is Bamford Edge. We're having a wild camp up there. So me and Adam were both in the OEX Fox 2 tonight. A lot of people say it's a squash in there, so we're going to see how much of a squash it really is. Luckily Adam's quite skinny, but what he loses in width he gains in height. Is about 6'6" or 6'7", so if you want to see if we both fit in it, definitely stay tuned. The weather at the moment, it's not too bad. There's blue sky almost, but I think it might cloud over, so we'll have to see how we go. But let's get on with this walk. So we're just starting on a road called New Road, and it's just above Bamford. And now that's where we're parked. We're just gonna head up there. So straight into it here, already out of breath. And we've come up probably about 20 steps, but it is a bit of a climb and I've got quite a lot of weight on my back. So I think just over there, that could be Bamford Edge. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking for. I just know it's a really popular spot and I've seen some pretty cool photos up there. But we're going up this way, not exactly a direct route. I'm not sure how good it's going to be for camping. I've not really researched it much, so we'll have to see. And as you can probably hear, it's quite windy right now, so we'll also have to see how windy it is on the top. Look at that awesome cliff over there. It looks so cool, it just runs all the way along. Don't know where that is, but it definitely looks like a pretty nice spot. Just a prank, bro! On a reel though, you can see the main spot just over there. I think there's someone on it at the moment, but it does look really good, does that? And you get a nice view over Ladybower Reservoir, so I cannot wait to get over there. But my concern was, how we're going to find a camping spot up here? And you can see all this area, you don't want to be camping on that stuff. And other than that, it's mostly just a footpath, which has rocks in it as well, so we're going to have a good look around to try and find a spot here. It's just rocky landscape all over, all these little rocky outcrops. But obviously these are not the main one. I think that's the main one over there. It might be a bit further around. So today we've actually brought no alcohol, but the fact that Adam is considering jumping from that to that, which is at least probably 8-10 foot, proves that maybe we don't need alcohol to be idiots. So we're currently just patiently waiting for them people to move, and hopefully no one else comes up, so we can have the spot all to ourselves. I assume that's the main spot, but you never know. It might be a bit rockier further on, and it might have some other good spots. So it looks like these people are taking the time now, which isn't too much of a problem, but we're just gonna have to come back to it later, because I don't want to go tell them to leave, just because we want to get some video. So we'll explore a bit further on, and then hopefully it'll quieten down later. There we go, on top of it now. Oh, now that is a pitch spot if I've ever seen one down there. Perfect. That's probably the best we've seen, or the only we've seen. Look at that, that's impressive. We can't see the lake, so I think there's going to be some more further on. You can see there's more rocky bits. So we're gonna, this is quite windy up here, I'm getting a bit scared, but we're going to explore a bit further on. There's so many interesting rocks, like look at that one. I don't know if you can see it, just kind of like bent over and balancing. There you go, you can probably see that one a bit better there somewhere. I can't really see because it's quite sunny. So many different rock formations that you could just have a little mess about on, a little climb, if that's what you're good at. I'm not very good at it, so I'm not going to be doing much climbing, so I don't want to end up toppling over. But it looks like we could be getting a nice view in a minute. Just going to go up on this bit if I can get over here while on camera. There's the reservoir down there. I think that's the sick one to get on. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm going to jump over that, but no, what do you mean stop? I'll drop the GoPro or something and then someone's going to have to get down there. There you go, we've climbed up onto that little bit, but you can see the different cliffs that are just overlooking Bamford down there. And it's very windy up here, so I'm getting a bit nervous, but it's getting windier by the minute actually. Getting blown over nearly, but you can see that one looks absolutely amazing, just hanging out over there. Obviously I don't want to get too close to the edge in this kind of conditions, it is so windy. This is that one I was looking over to, I said I wouldn't get close though. You can see, they never look as big on camera, but they're easily 30-40 foot up here. Probably higher to be honest, but I'm going to go get on the edge of the next time. maybe you can see a bit more the scale of it now. Adam's on the edge of it. Definitely 30, 40, maybe even 50 foot high. If you're really skilled, you could hang off that with just one hand and that'd look amazing, but one, it looks like it could snap off, and two, you end up falling to that, which is a bit bigger probably than this drop here, so definitely wouldn't recommend it. It is so windy up here. Look at that though. I really hope we get a nice sunset and it reflects off that lake. That'll look crazy. That is such a cool ledge just hanging over there. I'm sure one day it'll drop off. Just look at that, it's so cool, all the rocks hanging over and the way they're balanced, and the way somehow over years there's a little hole that's been created under there. It's so cool. It's definitely a windy one up here. I can barely breathe through the wind, so we're gonna have to find some shelter from it tonight for the tent. It's so windy. We're gonna have a little bit of a walk a tiny bit further along here and just see if we can find any good camping spots, but if not, we saw a spot back there we're gonna go for. It is a really nice location, is this. The reservoir definitely makes it that bit better. There you go, we just perched ourselves up on this rock with that great view looking out over there, so I think we're just going to sit and chill here for a little bit because it's only about 5:30 right now, so we've got a bit of time before we're going to put the tent up. So we're just exploring a bit further along here. We have seen a spot back there that doesn't seem too bad, so we'll have a look. Just as soon as this path starts going downhill, we're going to leave it and we're going to turn back on ourselves. So if we don't see anything else, we might go for this other spot that we've just seen. There is them rocks all the way in the distance. I did look at coming to those. I can't remember what they're called. If you know the area well and you can make them out, you probably know. But that's maybe one for another time. As well as obviously all over them hills up there. I'm not sure what they are. But definitely plenty of spots here. And it's only about an hour and a half drive. So it's slightly closer than the Lake District for me. Probably by about half an hour, so definitely going to start coming here more. So if you do have any recommendations of places to go, whether it's a wild camp or just a nice walk, definitely comment down below and let me know. We're just heading down to this rock over here. Looks like another nice seat, so we'll just sit here, enjoy the sun, embrace the wind and relax. I don't know how that ends up happening, but it has done with the power of nature. So I think I'll just plonk myself on the end of here. Enjoy the view. Oh, I should have probably taken my bag off. Oh, my bag is weighing me down badly. But that is not a bad view at all. There you go, a little snack to keep us going before we get camp set up. So we've just had our little bite to eat and it's approaching 6 o'clock. So we're going to head back over to the other spot we saw. And hopefully when we look at it again, it still looks all right. And then we're going to maybe get the tent set up. And then we can start having some proper grub. We have come down quite a bit, so we're gonna have to walk up, but it's not too bad. We're just coming back up now. We're having a look for this spot. We can't remember exactly where it is. It's just like a little circle in the plants, but you can see Bamford Edge up there. So we're not too far away from it. If we actually find this spot, we might have already missed it, to be honest. So we'll probably have a little walk up there later on once we've got the tent set up and hopefully get a sunset, but I'm not too confident, but if we do get one, I'll be really, really happy. So we've got to the spot and now we've come back to it. It does look a bit lumpier than I remember, but we'll have a little lie down and see if we can find part of it that's not so lumpy. But if we do go here, it's probably a perfect view really, looking out over the lake. So hopefully it's not too bad when we lay down. We'll have to clear all the sheep poo out of the way as well. So we've decided we're going to pitch up here. It's not too bad when you lay down. It's on a bit of a hill, but I think if you're laying kind of the way I'm facing now and like laying with your feet going downhill, it's not really too bad. It's almost a bit better in a way, as long as you're not fully sliding down the hill. So we're going to get the ground sheet down and then we'll get the tent up in an hour or two once it's got a bit later, because you can see it's still very light outside. It's absolutely lovely just laying here in the sun. There we go, all set up. We got set up a bit earlier than planned. It's probably just after 7 o'clock now, but what a spot. That is such a good view looking out down there, and that bridge looks quite good down there. It's quite a good looking bridge looking down to it from this angle all the way up here. and the sun's out at the moment. How long it'll be out for, I don't know, but we'll probably start to get some food on soon. So here we go. Here is all our food. We've got a nice selection, a bit of a random selection. We're gonna have some chicken with rice, instant mash, because we've never had it, so we just thought we'd try it out. Maybe one for next time if it works well, to have with maybe sausage or something. Chicken soup each, bit of sweet corn, pan of chocolates for breakfast, some pitters to go with it, and we do have some cheese. Yeah, Wensleydale, and I've got some red Leicester somewhere up there. I think it's in the tent. So I think we're going to start off by doing the mash, because it's not that late yet. I'm not really hungry, but I just want something nice and easy, and I thought we might as well just try it out, see how it goes. So we've got our setup ready. I think I've balanced the pan on well enough. I'm going to do the mash first. Like I said, we've got this water that I got from Croatia. If you haven't seen my Croatia video on Trogir, make sure you check that out. And also, don't forget everybody guck guck. We need 350ml, and this is 500, so I'm gonna take a guess and hopefully get it right. Otherwise we're gonna end up with a weird consistency for our mash. So we were just about to start the mash, and then we thought actually it's maybe best if we do the rice first, so then the pan is not a big mess. So we're gonna do the rice first, change of plan. So I'm just opening the rice really carefully because it's got a peel and reseal, and it was a bit tricky. Oh my god, I didn't realise there was that much gone. Oh no. It couldn't have gone worse, it really couldn't. Oh no, oh my god. Look at it all. Oh my god. What a waste. Good job of rice inexpensive. I've been so careful that I wish I were on record. I was being so careful, and Adam were doing it at first. And I'm like, no, you don't do it. I'll do it. I'll be extra careful. It was taking a bit to do it first, and then I got a hold of it, and then just started like an avalanche, a waterfall. It's look. What a nightmare. Here we go. First meal. Lovely view. Looks like we might even get sunset if we're lucky. And I've got this bit of bread, bit of the hot and spicy chicken with some rice, with a dashing of chilli sauce. So I'm gonna really enjoy this. So we're just cooking up our second portion of rice, and I think I'm actually kind of confident we're gonna get a sunset. I say this nearly every camp, but this time I feel like we're gonna get something. How good it's gonna be, I don't know, but definitely better than, I want to say, nearly every other time, apart from when I camped at Hullport. That was quite a good one, but this one could be really good. So you can see that volcano over there has just erupted. So here we go, second meal. I'm all of a sudden not so confident about the sunset. It's kind of gone behind the clouds, and it looks like it's really cloudy over there, so this might be the best we're getting. But food, we have some red Leicester in there, some chicken tikka breast, a bit of rice and a bit of chili sauce. It could be a bit of a food overload, but I think it's got to be nice, so let's get it down, mate. There's some people up at Bamford Edge, and we don't know if we're kind of missing out on the real thrill. Like, we're getting a bit of a sunset, we don't know if to quickly go up there though. I'm not sure. Gonna go?
Can do, yeah.
Can do, yeah. Decisive as ever, but it does, like, the sun looks like it's got so much bigger in like the last 10 minutes. I don't know why, but I think we'll clear up some of our stuff and then maybe head up there and hopefully see what we get. Yeah, I don't know if we missed that. We were kind of like rushing about trying to get everything ready, and I'm not sure if there were a bit of a better sunset for a minute or two, but I think that's it gone really. It looks like it's gone behind the clouds, so I think we'll probably leave it. We've just cleared up all our stuff for no reason basically. Because we were going to head up there, but I don't really think it's worth it anymore. I think that's the best we're getting. There you go. It's not great, but I've had worse sunsets, so I can't complain too much. It just is a bit nippy, so we've come for a little walk. Our camp's just down that hill somewhere, so I thought we'll just come for a little walk. Maybe go up here, maybe not. I get a bit scared of leaving the tent. What if someone like tries to go in it? So if they walk this way, we might not go too far away from our tent, because I might get a bit scared. There we go, back to that spot from earlier. Definitely not as windy as earlier though. Bit of a drop off here, but because it's a bit less windy, I don't feel as bad as I did earlier. It is starting to pick up a bit, to be fair. It's like whenever you come to this edge, always it just starts to pick up. When you first get here, it's fine, but it is getting dark now, nearly dark, so we'll probably head back to our camp soon. I've brought top trumps with me. If you know what that is, then shout out to you. I've got like some with animals and some like 2006 football players, so that could be a bit of a throwback, so we're going to enjoy some of that and maybe a bit of cards. An incredible shot that is. If only we had a bit better sunset, but I'm not going to grumble. At least it's not raining. There was going to be a bit of rain today at some point, so it hadn't rained at all, so I can't really grumble too much. So we're just sat on the edge of here. I think these sheep are like planning to come push us off. Like they keep just edging close, then we turn around and they go away. But I think they're going to come push us off. So if we die, if you find this footage, please let everyone know it was a sheep. That was the scariest thing I've probably ever done. You can see, that was so scary. That was probably stupid, to be honest. Honestly, I think I'm less stupid when I drink. I wouldn't even like entertain coming over here if I'd been drinking. But that was probably a bit stupid, I admit. But it wasn't, like, my god, my heart was racing. It's just I nearly hesitated right before, but I just knew I had to follow through with it. There we go, there's the sunset though. Still kind of lurking there, just unfortunately a bit too much cloud. There we go, look at that. I feel like I'm going to fall off the back when I'm looking at myself through the camera. What a view though. Incredible. I'll tell you what, Adam just made my heart drop because, do you know, I said I was worried about the tent. There was a guy that walked off this way and I said, oh no, he won't have done anything. And we came here and it looks exactly like the camp spot. And like, Adam's like, where's the tent? I'm like, are you joking? Like, where actually is it? I went, you're joking? Like, there's no way it's taking the full tent. Well, it turns out this was the original spot we were supposed to come to, because this one definitely is maybe a little bit flatter, but then just in the distance somewhere, I can't see it now, but I did see the tent. I can just see the roof fit now. You won't be able to make it out though because it's blended in, but oh my god, my heart sunk right there. I thought the guy just stole the whole tent and everything somehow. Not that that would really be possible, but you know, I got scared, but it's all good. Crisis is over. So you're looking out, you've got this really nice view looking down to the reservoir, nice bridge down there, sun's just about gone, and you keep looking around, and then bang, right there, some sort of like industrial, I think it's a quarry, with just loads of lights and just a massive eyesore. It's unfortunate that we can see that because it is just, really does ruin the view, especially at night time. It stands out more than ever. So it's 10 past 10 and you can still see there's still a little bit of light going on over there, but not really much. But it's still not like fully dark. Like definitely over there is definitely still a little bit of light, but it is getting a bit chilly, so we're gonna head into the tent. I said to Adam, it always sounds like someone's just outside. So then I heard a noise, I said, see, I told you it always sounds like that. And then I looked at it, I'm like, that actually does sound like someone's there. I opened the tent and just the sheep are looking right at me. I don't know if you can see them very well. Sheep. It's like nearly, it's gonna eat the tent. Oi! I'm still a bit vulnerable laid down. I don't know if you can see him on the camera, but like, he's gonna like trip over the tent in a minute. Don't fall over the tent, please. They're all coming up, Adam. There's like 2 more coming. Yeah. What is going on? So I've just cracked open a cold one with the boys. Oh yeah. Look at that. That is a cold one. And it turn around a bit. Oh, you can really smell that, can't you? Time for the taste test. Cheers. It's so flavoursome. If you've never tried sweet corn juice, you really are missing out. What? It's so good. Wow. So I'm not sure how well you can see, but this is inside the tent. There's Adam's legs. There are my legs. It's not unbelievably tight. It's a bit snug. It's all good. It's not too bad, really. So I've enjoyed my sweet corn now, so it's probably going to be time for sleep. It's just before midnight, so hopefully I can get a decent night. And for once, I won't be waking up hungover. But will I get a good night's sleep? Because I wonder if it's like sometimes the alcohol that just gets me off to sleep really easily because I'm not in my own bed. But we'll see if we get a good night's sleep. It's going to be my first sober night sleeping in the wild. So I'll see you all in the morning. Good night. It's 20 to 6, guys. And there is, if I can get this open, there is a lot of sheep noise out here. Look at them all just there, just being really loud. They've just been neighing for ages. That sun looks quite good, they're just hitting them hills. It's supposed to be a really sunny morning, but it definitely looks a bit cloudy. That's all they've been doing, just making that noise for probably the last hour, maybe more. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, it's like they're in pain. So we're now on 20 to 8 and we've just kind of been laid around. Adam's been sleeping, but I can never get back to sleep. Like even when I'm in my own bed at home, so I've just been on my phone watching YouTube. But pretty nice view, and it is kind of blue sky. But unfortunately behind us, where the sun is, is just if I can get over there without getting out of the tent. Nice, that's just blown right in the way. But you can see it's still cloudy over there. I was hoping the sun would come out because there's a bit of a breeze and it'd just be nice to have the sun out. So hopefully it does come out soon. I think we're going to have to get breakfast in a minute though. So we've just tried out making this instant mash. We put a bit of red Leicester in it. It looks kind of like mash, to be honest. I'm not sure if we've done it perfect. It does look a bit funky, but the proof is in the pudding. Honestly, that mash was actually really nice. I wasn't expecting much from it, but it was actually really good. So I'm definitely going to be getting that next time I go. It was so easy to make as well. Now time for some cheese and crackers. Now I think we're going to have our Pano chocolates and just enjoy the view. There we go, it looks really good this morning with the blue sky. There you go, we've packed up now, obviously left no trace, and now I look at it, it definitely wasn't a hill. I was kind of sliding down the hill a bit in the night, but it wasn't too bad. And now it's time to head back, so we're just gonna head to that first bit that we saw yesterday. I said we'll come back there later, we just never went back there later. So we're gonna go to there, have a look on the rocks. Not them rocks right in front, there's some a bit further on. We'll have a look at those, and then we'll head down to the car, and that'll be the end of the video. There you go, we're back to this spot, but we're going to head back now. That is such a good spot though. I can't get over how good that looks, just that bit sticking out looks so cool. But we're going to head over there and get to them rocks just up there and have a little explore around them because we didn't get a chance to yesterday. So we're back to this other spot, and now I've seen that camping spot which we were going to go for. I don't know if we maybe should have gone for it because it does look a really nice spot, does that? Obviously we decided to go for that other one. The main reason we went for it is because it was just nice having the view over the lake. That looks a bit pitch spot, but you just don't have as good a view looking over the lake, so I still think we kind of did the right thing. Really is quite high and windy up here. It's like as soon as you get on the end, it just gets really windy. And it's a fair drop, but that's the other spot. So if we come back here again, I might maybe go for that spot. But what a lovely, I'm going to say ridge line, but it's more of a cliff face line, if that's the thing. So that's going to be it for this video. It was a really good wild camp, extremely good views from the camping spot, and I stayed sober for the whole video, so that definitely deserves a like, and also drop a sub while you're down there. If you want to watch me wild camping at Alcock Tarn in the Lake District, click the screen now.